Like she said, my name is Jaquan. I actually am original from this area, so I am from Portsmouth, but I haven't actually been here since I was 13. So 13, 14, around that time frame, my family, we moved away to North Carolina, and from North Carolina, I graduated from high school. After high school, I joined the military, so I was in the Army. I was overseas, I was in South Korea, just basically just a kid just trying to figure out a lot of stuff. But I know the biggest thing that always stayed with me was music. My family can vouch for it. We've been doing it for since like a kid, real young. And I didn't start taking it a little bit serious until I was like 18 years old. From that time frame, did a lot of stuff in North Carolina. Had the opportunity to go to Atlanta, where I actually just moved from, and performed in a lot of different locations. Worked with a lot of amazing people, and some of the biggest things that happened to me thus far was, of course, getting married, graduating from college, becoming a veteran. But the biggest thing from a music standpoint, I was actually able to play some of my music in actual network television, so MTV, Netflix, and things of that nature. But the one thing I wanted to say was, when I was in Atlanta, or when I was in New York, when I was in North Carolina, all these places I went to, I still kind of felt like an oddball, because I was the only person in these locations always saying VA the Wave, or Virginia, basically always representing the 757. And people would be like, bro, you in zone 6. What are you talking about Virginia? We don't know that, we don't know nothing you're talking about. So I was always the only person in the room talking about Virginia. So I was like, it's crazy, I traveled and I've done so many things from a music standpoint, and I never actually performed in Virginia. So back in June, I performed the first time in Fredericksburg. It was cool, but I'm like, this isn't home. Back in August, I performed in Virginia Beach and Norfolk. I was like, this was amazing, but this isn't home. So today is probably one of the most special moments in my life from a musical standpoint, because it's the very first time I am performing in Portsmouth. So I'm like ecstatic but nervous at the same time frame. So I'm just happy to actually be here, and I hope you guys enjoy yourselves when y'all hear some of this stuff.
I don't got a lot of hoes, I don't got no M's, but I got a heart of gold. I just wanna live and bring a couple wins home and prove it to the world that you can make it as an underdog. Be yourself, underdog. This is for the dog, trying to get it all. Underdog, you can be a star without going off script. Gotta stick to what you is and never switch like a gear. Just be yourself, don't try to mirror all your peers. I know I'm a voice, I've been grinding, I do it by choice. Perfect time when I came in the door. When the knowledge, I went to the source, I know what I'm doing. There's never been nothing but me. The talk of the streets, I'm moving like 2015. A vision to get out the ghetto, I'm like a Geppetto, the way that I hold all the screens. Take a look around all the time, it's the same songs. Everybody tryna follow trends, tryna hang on. No one tryna be original, they do anything, they're tryna get big. No albums, just singles or interludes. Label using gimmicks, tryna get attention. I ain't never have a fancy car, but I had some wheels to get the job done. I remember I was down bad, but I kept going, never stopped once. I ain't never have $1 million in my bank account, but I promise, man, I'ma get it. It's already written. I'm not gonna debate about it. Ain't no way around it. Goddamn. At any time, this thing can blow. Gotta do it for the ones. Gotta do it for themselves. Gotta do it for the ones who always feeling overwhelmed. Let's go. Underdog. This is a message to tell you, keep going, to tell you don't quit when it's getting hard. You gotta finish, you gotta go get it and prove to the world that you're a star. That you mean business, you're not a beginner, you someone with talent who got it all. You need a chance and someone to listen, but you gotta make them get involved. I don't got a lot of hoes, I don't got no M's, but I got a heart of gold. I just wanna live and bring a couple wins home and prove it to the world that you can make it as an underdog. Be yourself, underdog. This is for the dog, trying to get it all. Underdog, you can be a star without going off script. Gotta stick to what you is and never switch like a gear. Just be yourself, don't try to mirror all your peers.
But I want to say this before I get into this next record. This record is basically about showing people, what's up, bro? This record is basically about showing people that it's possible to obtain some of the things you can't attain in life, especially coming from poverty, coming from, bad backgrounds. You can attain a lot of things in life if you actually work towards it. And of course, when you're, our skin color, it makes it a little bit difficult, right? But the biggest thing I've been able to do, and I feel like so many other people before me and with me, is never giving up, right? So when people told me, hey, you need to stop doing it, you know, it's not working for you, I'm like, I promise you I'm gonna get to where I need to go. And once again, like I was saying, coming from standpoint being in Atlanta, I've always was that underdog. So I kind of always had that chip on my shoulder, and I made sure that at the end of the day, no matter where I'm at, where I'm going through, I'm always gonna go hard, basically. So we're gonna get into this next song, Rolling Stones. Been performing this song since 2015. This is the record that most recently got placed in the All-American show on Netflix. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the All-American show that's on CW Netflix. So this record was actually placed there as well as MTV Ghosted. So still to this day, it's probably the biggest record I have. It's been doing pretty well on all streaming sites, but it's one of those records that's kind of like second nature. But it's also very, very tiring because it's like a energetic, upbeat type of song. So let's go.
Look, I feel like Michael and Jimmy, John Lennon in the city. We're old, Lennon, I'm like the classic man. Draft night, getting classic bands. Last night it was an accident. I saw it happen from a mile away. Soccer mom in me. Earl Simmons on belly. Keep rolling to the fetty. Preach words as they let me. The higher ups wanna set me. But she let me, but give you credit. And we invested already. Roll in like Kelly. Slow dance and my mom ready. Hold her hands with my palms sweaty. Robert Charles, you got the sauce. But if you raise your hand, we turn it off. You in the stands and we ball. Real rap never lost. And we was born in the north, but we was raised in the south. Yeah. Rolling, 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 rolling stone. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Lennon Hendrix, Michael's in my song. Rolling Stone. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hey, rolling, rolling, rolling. I like you know it. I like you know it. Rolling Stone.
And y'all gonna say V8 away, right? Here we go. 1, 2.